Alright, let me make sure everything's working. Hello, one person in chat. Just making sure this is working like it should. Okay, everything appears to be working. I forgot to change my class. Forgetting to do things, as usual.
Oh. That's farther than I thought. I'll just teleport on the back of my Rathalalong.
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Yomoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered, that we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong, but we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
Anybody fist clench.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we will hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
Private talk. It's too bad you can't be in cutscenes on your mount. It'd be hilarious to be like, what the hell is that? Probably. There they are. Alright, cutscene time! Yeah. Stuck in my teeth.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me. True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there. Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascian stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbough look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Meanwhile, in Garlemald... Ooh, 'tis winter, is it? Guys?
What did the scouts have to report?
Yup.
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear?
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host. So the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
These bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Captain Ginyu. Yeah. That ain't ever a good sign. The hell is that? It rains, it pours. Okay. You're right. Aha, so that's what those are. Bum, 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 bum. still too far. I have no depth perception. Fancy.
Sin-Eater sighted! They're coming!
Like birds out of window.
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
That's good news for the Crystarium, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
There. Oh. Ow. Okay.
Let's give it our all!
That's the year.
Leave the healing to me.
Ah, there they are. That thing is being a pain. Either a new Light Warden or Yulemore. Oh, and they have fair. Yeah, lovely. Oh boy. Ah, there we are. Really get on my nerves.
Your help will suffice. My strength is yours.
May the 12 guide you.
The stars shall rise.
Let's give them a show. We can't see.
Holy shit. That was tense. Go Mini Filion.
Ah, God damn it! Leader! Yeah!
kill off the bunny girl.
Lena, hold on.
They turned on me.
Oh. Okay, that one hurt.
This one is mine!
We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Run! Run, damn you!
Oh, this sucks.
The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now.
God damn it! Please let this work. Please let this work.
And it does not. What a bloody surprise.
No. No, no. Stay back.
Help! Help! Anyone! Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy? Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
Excuse me. Okay. I don't need my stuff prepared just yet. sad music.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need? Appoint another. A captain's place is with her soldiers in the field. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
Yeah, she is not okay.
I am fine. Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far! I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium!
Ah, there he is.
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and sin-eater might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity.
Uh-huh.
But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my sin-eaters. But it's only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
I'll think about your offer, but in the meantime, try and find some knees. Okay. That is a distance. Poke miniphilia. Okay. Oh, that wasn't it either. Sad music. Oh yeah, we're not giving this up. Not by a long mile. Long shot. That's what I wanted to say. Can I redo that? Probably not. The XR. Ugh. Has it already been an hour? Jeez.
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Ah, Emmett.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Yeah.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser sin-eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a sin-eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia. If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
Yes.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation. But it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be? Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
I'm so glad I haven't missed one of my favorite bits.
Say what?
I'm just so glad I haven't missed one of my favorite bits of Dad Crit.
Oh.
Dad Crit. Dad Crit and Minnie Philly having some father-daughter issues.
I just keep waiting for something in the credits where it's just credited as Dad Cred or Miniphilia. The creators just acknowledge that they know this exists.
Part of me is surprised because there is a minion of for each set. Part of me was surprised that there's not a miniphilia joke in the name or description, but on the flip side, it's gonna make part of why not. It's gonna make sense. I load into old I would like to attend a wedding in 30 minutes.
Don't you have one tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, yep. Actually in a 30 minutes of tomorrow. I said, will you come to mine if I come to yours? They said, deal. I might be a minute before I can help you. The person goes, I need butts and seats, bring your friend. I'm like, I can't, he's on Goblin. Otherwise you'd be going to mine, no exceptions.
Yeah.
I would make you go.
You wouldn't even have to bribe me. I would just be like, oh hell yeah, wedding time, and I get a cute little minion.
You'd get two actually going to mine.
I get two cute little minions. Unfortunately, the way it's structured sucks. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. She always finds the time to pick on him. Every non-voiced instance of Minphilia I see, whenever they're talking to Miniphilia, my brain immediately reads Miniphilia.
Me too.
get out the Rathamalama mount.
Why is like almost every wedding I get invited to on Balmung anymore has at least one of them be a male Vieira? Like almost every fucking time.
What if it's the same male Vieira with bot counts? He just wishes to be everywhere. Why did I read hardest as hard ass?
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garik lie the hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
There is one thing I know we can do. If you get to the next dungeon before like quarter of, like in the next like 15 minutes.
What do you think my chances of that happening are? In all honesty.
What is the next not the next trial, that's like at the end. Not sure, actually. The quest for the next duty is called a fresh start. It's a level 77 quest.
Well, that's a coinky dink, considering my samurai level. I thought I recognized this guy's name, Zun Zun. Friends of our best customer. Anyone in here? Yes, there is. There's some random dude here.
He's chilling.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Yep, this is a bunny boy.
Oh hey, my leave quest allowances are back up to 100. I can obscenely level up one of my crafters again, because that was funny the first time. Were you there for that when I went from 50 alchemists to 90 in like an afternoon?
I think so. It sounds familiar.
I'm not sure which one I want to do next. You know, let me look at my repair command and see what repairs the most stuff.
I love that. We can try the gondola. Might die, but eh.
Blacksmith, weaver, leatherworker, weaver, leatherworker. All accessories are goldsmith. And well, my weaver's already at 60. So I could probably tank weaver up to 90 and then do goldsmith, so I can do most of my own, like...
Oh, so we have to do the trolley? Oh, come on, I wanted the gondola!
Just don't... Whatever you do not have, like, a Spyro 2 flashback.
Why? I've never beaten Spyro 2.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
No, yours is trouble with trolley, eh?
Someone goes, what does pumpkin, like, what does eggnog taste like? Someone else goes, imagine melted vanilla ice cream with additional spices. So bad ice cream.
Of course it'll taste bad unless you put in the secret ingredient.
I mean, eggnog has alcohol in it.
That's the secret ingredient.
I'm surprised is a looping dance animation that the player has never gotten, but has been in the game for a while.
What?
The animation those three dancing cat girls do outside of the quicksand and hold by the.
Oh yeah. I've never seen any players use it. Now that you mention that.
You never know. Maybe one day. Make it like the unicorn mount. It's a weird quest you can only do if you're a dancer. That's a real stupid thing, by the way.
What?
The quest to get the unicorn mount.
Oh yeah, you told me.
You have to be a level 30 conjurer. Not white mage. Specifically conjurer.
I know, you told me.
It's really dumb. I need to go get dressed for this wedding before I forget. Because it is in like 15 minutes. But as soon as the festivities are over, I'll head over and
Okay.
Getting into random fights doesn't feel as bad in Shadowbringers because the combat music is just good.
Yeah, just a random guitar.
I wonder if it sees me guitar. That answers that question.
Conspicuous cup. Oh boy. Imagine asking a question you already know the answer to. Yeah, as soon as I started talking to Urianger, a golem came up and punched me in the back of the head.
Welcome to Amarang.
I just see it coming right towards me as soon as I start the dialogue. I'm like, ah, shit. Because I know I'll have to kill it. Because it's gonna interrupt me. Yeah, I figured there was someone. Oh, already? All right. Well, that was simple. You don't look normal, that's for certain. Camera zooms in on fucking Uri Andre. I love how we're starting to that we're just now making friends with people we were beating up like half a second ago. Excuse me. You think he'll be alright?
There's someone named Wet Pizza.
Is that Balmung?
Yep.
Of course it's Balmung. Why did I even fucking ask? Well, I'm dumb. Haven't been on the receiving end of your friend's blows. I'm not worried on that account. You know what? Just in case. Just in case I get punched in the back of the head by a goat. Oh, for the lava. think my game was having some kind of seizure because commands were taking longer to come out than normal, and I did not have slow or paralyze inflicted.
Yeah, maybe. There's like 3 different cat boys, and then this assortment of other combinations. But it's just funny that 2 of the cat boys have almost the exact same hair color. One's like a red, one's like a orangish red. But it's like they look almost like they could be brothers.
Maybe that's the joke.
Well, they're in the same FC, I just realized, so maybe that is intentional.
Time to meet Magnus. Oh, that's cute. Apparently, the wind-up Moogle and the bride's Moogle will interact like and spin in a circle, even with each other, in addition to their normal counterparts. Suppressed cat dad. Oh, there's an Amaru key. No, wait, that's not an Amaru key. It's a gemstone trader. Magnus is depressed cat dad.
Apparently, I looked at my own name for something. I'm listed as in a duty. Because I guess the wedding is counted as an instance, like a duty.
Possibly. I want to know who would fucking hand this guy a saw when he needs to deal with a bolt. Sand it down, so you'll want file. camera, I get out of the cutscene. The first thing I see is the ass of somebody's yawl flying through me. Okay, one more vault. Oh.
I gotta say, this is the quietest wedding I've ever been to. Like, nobody's talking.
You sure it's not a funeral? Yep, that is a broken machine. That's 3. Ooh, sad story time again. This is a great place for the kids. They get to learn about depression. Sad story time.
Magnus's wife was a miner, you know. Greatest prospector there ever was. When the golem hearts started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more. Problem was, most of the veins ran dry ages ago, and finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder. But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper. And then the mine collapsed. We labored day and night to clear away the rubble, but it took us 2 months to find her. To find her body. Magnus has never been the same since.
I will say though, of all the weddings I've been to in this game,
Where is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Two things have never happened that I'm aware of.
Which is?
They've never given out all of the invitations you can, and had everybody show up. I've never been to a max capacity wedding, because that's extremely unlikely. They give you a lot.
And it was also dead silent.
Well, this one was only a handful of people. Okay. But like, for instance, each person in the couple can give out I want to say 40 for a total of 80 guests. I've been to some big weddings, never been to a full one.
Ah, yes. Well, if he's not here,
it's like I've
there's
given
only
out
one other place
most
he'd
of the
be.
ones I can, but like several of them have already said that they can't come because of like work and stuff.
I am in a voiced cutscene.
Okay.
What? Oh, you again. How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling the parts for scrap. Now, piss off back to wherever you came from. And don't let me catch you around here again.
What were their names?
My son was named Skuli. My wife, Agna.
Being here with them, it beats going home. Home stopped being home when I lost them. I thought to try and drown my sorrows, but somehow, the bottle's never deep enough.
No bottle is. Believe me, I know.
You've lost someone too?
Not like you. Not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant. Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter. But I finally had a family. And then I robbed a young girl of hers. I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. I let her down. That is why I refuse to let her legacy die. In the end, all we can do is press on, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. And that requires your Talos. Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabarth Areng.
What rubbish.
She's not gone. No matter what you say or believe, she's not. We can still bring her back.
It never hit me until this moment how hard this must have been for Thancred up to this point.
I already knew.
I mean, I understood it, but it didn't hit me like the magnitude until that line delivery.
Alright, time to find Dad, Cred. There he is.
I should have done it after all. I was gonna dress up like Thancred for this bit, but I didn't. Before you end the quest and start the cutscene, I want to make this joke once.
I can't turn the camera, so this is the best view you're gonna get.
Oh, it's just gonna be a sound gag. Like I've been waiting all Shadowbringers to make this joke. I actually have to close Twitch so there's no audio cross-contamination.
Thank you, Ad, for ruining it.
No, that was it. You're my dad. Boogie woogie woogie. That was it. I've been waiting all of Shadowbringers for you to make the boogie woogie. You're my dad joke.
It's a terrible one. 0 out of 10 would never joke again.
Well, there's a clip somewhere of it played over Thancred looking sad.
Oh, of course there friggin' is.
Or like maybe not him sad, but him like patting Mini Philia on the head. You're my dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
You'll never take me alive, Debitage. There's like a conga line behind me of enemies, isn't there? Well, it was.
Yeah, they all kind of gave up.
I'm getting back that conga line. How far will this one fall? The answer is this far.
I'll get you out of the AoE one way or another.
I was fine. I have my stun move set up.
No, you know what's funny? I was going to do that when you were still on your mount, but it wouldn't let me because we weren't technically in combat yet. I was just gonna yoink you backwards on Rathalos if I could. That's why I switched to healer in the first place.
I appreciate the idea. The yoinka Rathalatha. But no, I had my stun move set up to stop the AoE.
Just think, the enemies in this zone are 66, so you're about 6/10 of the way through Shadowbringers.
I didn't even notice. I figured I was at least halfway.
Going by the journal, the closer to halfway is about... the stuff with the owl statues and
oh, so Ratika Greatwood.
Yep. So,
okay,
like,
so I am
so
past the halfway.
Going purely by quest number, not like the length of each quest. But yeah,
well, no,
by...
obviously. Why would we go by the length of each quest? That'd be stupid.
Cool, because it's hard. Because that's more accurate for like time investment halfway through Shadowbringers. Just a gunbreaker chilling in the corner.
Okay, Dagrid, what do you have? I have 3 minutes to be looking around, so I do not have the time to play with these guys. I thank you.
Yep.
Because like, if the Sundrop Stick wasn't on a timer, I would gladly fight them. Thank God Megalobats are docile. Oh, I found it. Took less time than I thought, but I didn't. It took less time than I thought, but I don't like risking that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. While you're between quest steps, I just remember I need to do a freaking macro for my eye.
Come now, Thancred, you were far more prepared for this task than I. Yes, if you had chosen to pursue the arcane arts right now, you would be literally useless. Got your coin. Before you ask why it took me so long to finally start writing Rathalala, I have it set. What I do is that I set it up my mounts, my quick summon for my mounts, you know, in a certain order. Whoever's next in the order is who I ride. You know what I mean? It's sort of way so that way I do not forget who I am riding. Tonight, do you want to try going after Omega MF Savage?
Yeah, we can probably give it a shot.
Yeah. We'll probably. Sounds like both of us only have the energy for like 1 or 2 tries. Because you've been gone most of the day. What were you up to all day, I wonder, actually?
Trying to get XCOM 2 running on my computer.
Oh, I've seen it on sale, but from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like my type of game. Not that I have anything against strategy RPGs. Clearly, since I play Fire Emblem. Isn't XCOM the one that has the snake people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is the game I'm thinking of. You will be trouble.
Good, I can set my macros now. Yeah, I think the Battle Litany one is unnecessary.
You just like popped out of nowhere. Okay, that's one place. Got another conga line behind me. So did you get XCOM 2 to work?
Yeah, I was doing it for a bit.
Trying to get it to work suggests that there was a problem.
Yeah, it doesn't always play next to my computer. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. They call it minimum requirements for a reason.
Fair. Ha! Okay.
Like, I think this reads better.
Yeah.
Hi, I can do that now.
Is that like a level 90 thing?
No, I'm only like 81. It's a level 80 thing.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
I think it's an 80 thing. Yep, Star Diver's an 80 thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna like park myself up in the air and go to the bathroom.
Fair enough. Oh, that is a horrible thing to say, man.
You may not remember this about Arminfilia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner. After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade.
Oh, that's right.
I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start. But I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend. Far from it. And Flamine has never let me live it down. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right. And I will not squander it again.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this.
You've become Scottish?
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
I mean, it makes some sort of sense.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Alright. Time to get drunk, drunk cat dad to stop being drunk cat dad. Isn't that, the writer or scenario writer for Shadowbringers? Yeah, that's what I thought, because I thought I recognized that name. Well, not everybody who's going to might watch this in the future is going to know who that is. From drunk cat dad to depressed cat dad.
Like,
wait. Compliments of dad cred.
Here is a tangible physical reminder of your very dead wife who is definitely not coming back.
You probably just saw me hand a stone to absolutely nothing.
Oh, you didn't even animate on my end. you just
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready.
It lives!
It's working! It's working!
Depressed cat dad is now surprised cat dad.
Magnus!
You left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble?
Uh-oh.
This worthless pile of earth? And yet... I can't.
Shh.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the Oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice, and thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith. Have faith, and all will be well.
Not today.
God, the writing in Shadowbringers is so good.
Meanwhile, in the Crystarium, trying to sound like that friggin' narrator from SpongeBob.
In the Crystarium. He just gets tased.
I mean, that'd be on brand
to
for
what
Emmett.
do I owe the pleasure that is your extended
Everyone probably
stay?
just shoot him.
No, that would be
Garlean's-
Varus.
Well, Garlean's like invented guns.
No. They didn't just invent guns. They invented shooting your grandfather with guns.
Oh, to the tediousness of our heroes' present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armor M. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for his energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing him at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of him, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you? The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot.
So he founded the Allegan Empire as well. Huh.
There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. much less in possession of his mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Alag as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dead trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift.
I bet you that's how Emmett planned it. He just had Legos and just started building.
I love how you ignore the thing about the exec licking the wall for food.
Oh, it's a theory.
I mean, it's never addressed, I don't think.
Tis a boon born of sacrifices yet unmade.
I think it's like meant to imply that, like,
the parting gift of brave heroes who will one day give their lives for a brighter future.
I'm pretty sure it does.
I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
He just doesn't say anything, he just turns around and goes back to ignoring him.
I mean, it's not entirely wrong. He built he built an entire city around a crystal tower. Is that not a Minecraft player move?
This is an interesting landmark, and then the city comes around it because I'm bored. I'm here 100 years early.
And I will end the stream here as we are now at 3 hours.